It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Duckpond Brewing Company in Sweden, and this is a can of their Topolino. It's a Berliner Weisse brewed with raspberry, guava, passion fruit, lactose and vanilla. It's 5% ABV. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. I want to say a massive thank you to Håkan in Sweden for sending me the beers. Thank you very much. Oh, look at this. Look at that head. Can you see the head down the side? You could hear that. That's what you get from a Berliner Weisse. You get that kind of hissy, fizzy. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Look at the colour of this beer. Look at the colour of that. Slow moving carbonation. It looks like juice. Well, it probably is. A lot of it is juice. Look at it. Passion fruit, guava, raspberry. Wow, looks amazing. Let's get the aroma on this really hazy, muddy looking. Well, actually it looks like a Bloody Mary or something, doesn't it? Let's get the aroma. Wow, that smells incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Loads and loads of fruit. Loads of fruit. We get the saltiness from the Berliner Weisse as well. That kind of sourness from the Berliner Weisse. Like a salty, sour aroma. Smells amazing. Smells amazing. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Very tart-like. Loads of tart flavours coming through. Oh my goodness me. Now that's how to brew a Berliner Weisse. Wow. Got on my nose. Oh, that got on my nose going. Stone the crows. Stone the crows. That is a proper sour beer. Wow. That really kind of alerted my senses. Whoa. What I love about these beers is even after the second taste. So you're into your second taste, then you're into your third taste. And everything's then it's just calming down. It's just calming down. You're able to get on top of the beer. Your palate quickly adjusts to that massive amount of sourness that just hits you on the chops. And then it slows down a little bit. It's not so sour. Then you start to pick up this wonderful kind of light malt grain flavour. A wafery flavour that just runs from the start of the beer all the way to the end. But then on top of that, you're getting all of the fruit. All of the fruit in the beer. Fabulous stuff. And then that vanilla. The vanilla that just quietly ties everything together. That just knits it all together like each piece of a square blanket that's been sewn together. That's all the parts of it. The raspberry, the guava, the passion fruit, all those flavours, and then it's all knitted together by the vanilla. Like a handmade blanket. Really good. Really, really, really good. And that I've not really touched on the mouthfeel yet. For the 5% ABV beer, it's got a rather rich, sour, carbonated mouthfeel that just, when you put the beer in your mouth, when you have a sip of the beer, it just pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour, and that's all of that kind of all of that carbonation, pushing it around nicely. Wonderful. It's like the very best mixed fruit jam. It's very tart-like. Very tart-like. And I mean extremely tart-like. It's not just a little bit. You can see by the colour. It's very tart-like. Wonderful. Even the beer machine out there in the conservatory is making a noise in appreciation of this beer. The raspberry, the guava, the passion fruit, it works so well. I think this all kind of really does stem back from the hoppy beers of 2010, where you'd have grapefruit and orange peel and passion fruit as hop flavours. And when this style, which nearly died out, the Berliner Weisse style of beer nearly died out, it was brought back by these wonderful craft brewers, and they're doing wonderful things with this style of beer now. But I can't help but think that when they were brewing this style, they were like, right, we want passion fruit and mango and grapefruit, but we're going to use real stuff. We're not going to use hops in the beer. And it's just made for an absolutely delightful beer. It really has. Pardon me, it really has. Topolino from Duckpond Brewing Company. Contains wheat, oats and lactose. And yeah, they're based in Sweden. Fantastic brewery. I'm going to rate it. Going to rate this beer. Absolutely wonderful. One of the best Berliner Weisses I've had. You know, you can nip to your supermarket and you can pick up a Berliner Weisse these days, and it'll have a touch of sourness. And then you could go to a smaller craft brewer and buy a Berliner Weisse like this that's going to absolutely make you go, wow, oh my God, that is a really good kind of fantastically sour Berliner Weisse. As this is. And it just works. It just works. It's on a much grander scale. I like the beer to give it a Stone the Crows, a 9 out of 10. It's a Stone the Crows, 9 out of 10. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!